R2-D2 is the only character to have witnessed the events of every Star Wars movie. Vietnam flashbacks. OB Cucumber. Me, I'm a 90s kid. No, you're a 30-year-old man. My dad's hair color. My mom's hair color. My hair color. The mailman's hair color. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. C3PO is the last remaining Skywalker. Get someone who looks at you the way Anakin looks at Captain Rex. How women think that men want them to dress. How men actually want women to dress. I have seen security holograms of Anakin killing younglings. Again. What? I bet he's thinking about other women. Why is gravity always the same regardless of the planet in Star Wars? Don't try it. You're right, that would be stupid. Now what? R2-D2 in the sequel trilogy. R2-D2 in the original trilogy. R2-D2 in the prequel trilogy. I have captured your Padawan. Don't kill him. If you surrender, I won't kill him. I wasn't talking to you. Don't you dare kill him, Anakin. This is the way, fans. I have spoken. I can bring you in warm. Or I can bring you in cold. In fact, Master Luminara would make a great teacher for you. Like how she made a great teacher for Barriss. Who would win? Saruman. So you have chosen Doubt. Count Dooku. So, you have chosen Doubt. Anakin saves Luke and becomes a Force ghost. Obi-Wan. Welcome back, Anakin. Qui-Gon. You finally brought balance. Mace Windu. When there's no more Mando to watch, and Disney is talking about teaming Baby Yoda with Rey in a new film. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. What does that mean exactly? I'm gonna show up as a Force ghost for like 3 times. I would have had only 7 minutes of screen time if it wasn't for Filoni. Traumatized over the death of a fellow stormtrooper. Kills a random stormtrooper. We are just stormtroopers. We are meant to be expendable. Sometimes to me. Anakin watching Rey bury his lightsaber in the sand. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. George Lucas could have deleted or changed the scene when Luke and Leia kiss in the special editions, but he chose not to. Star Wars Episode 10. Star Wars fans. Hey Leia. What? Boop. Yeah, I would have became Darth Vader if I lost her too. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for. Our grandkids are going to kiss one day. Your kids are going to kiss one day. Visible concern. Red flags that Anakin is creepy and unstable. Padme, Jedi wiener. I bring a sort of the prequels are good vibe to Star Wars that some Star Wars fans don't really like. Before, Star Wars is the best. No, Star Trek is the best. Now, Disney Star Wars is the GOAT. The OG trilogy is much better. Kurtzman's new Trek snacks. Nope, you snack. Bounty hunter or soldier. I was trained to kill Jedi. You won't survive. The same guy after 10 seconds. Here's where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. Master, I'm calling to report that I've apprehended Maul and I'm heading back to Coruscant. Oh hi Slips. Hey, random question. What would you do if Master Windu and the Chancellor were battling to the death because he's a Sith fan? Anakin, what kind of a question is that? What did you do this time? I did nothing. This is purely hypothetical. Now answer the question. I'm running out of time. The Empire didn't do anything wrong. Recess against non-human species like Wookiees and Geonosians. Blew up Alderaan and threatened to kill any off-world Alderaanians if they said anything. Viewed their own navy pilots as expendable. Slavery of non-human species. Killing of anyone who wanted to bring the Republic back. Killed Luke's aunt and uncle. All I'm saying is if Disney didn't get rid of the EU, they could have used Mara Jade as the protagonist for the sequel trilogy. Mace Windu. Some sanitation droid probably. When I left you, I was but the learner, now I'm the master. Not yet. Hello there, General Kenobi. General Kenobi where? Sorry, force of habit. Ottomans. Crosses the Wallachian border. Vlad the Impaler. When you're jamming to Bohemian Rhapsody and you hear someone say, ooh, that sounds like shut. That guy. I don't fear you. Me. Then you will die braver than most. They are called Tukas, not Lothcuts. Every Lothcut is a Tuka, but not all Tukas are Lothcuts. Force Ghost Qui-Gon watches as Anakin claps Padme's cheeks. Do Jedi Masters get jury duty? Imagine you're going to trial and Mace Windu is across the room looking at you like this. You fought in the Clone Wars? Fought in them? Luke, I started the Clone Wars. And then I ducking ended them. Stay in the cockpit. Well, from my point of view, I stayed in the cockpit. Who is your all-time favorite Star Wars character? Everyone. Me. Star Wars, we need a new planet. What does it look like? Also Star Wars. The audience. Lucasfilm Limited. I like sand. Katie Sackhoff is even heater as Bo-Katan than she was as Starbuck. Change my mind. Time Traveler. Moves a chair. The Timeline. Marvel Studios WandaVision. Other people like other stuff I guess. To be fair, Kilo 10 and Rey vs the Red Guards wasn't a bad fight and I really liked it. Ashoka. Anakin. Kilo 10. Liam Neeson says horse he worked with in new film remembered him from previous film. The horse. Liam Neeson. Where do the Sith shop? At the mall. Everything is half off. Why can't you sleep, Annie? Did you have a nightmare? No, I just went to pee. Written and directed by George Lucas. Due to less air pollution, I can now see the Delta Star from my balcony. Wait. Quiet, I think I heard something. Are you going to kill me? Yeah. Written and directed by George Lucas. Who are you? It's me. I'm Peter. Peter who? Peter Skywalker. Luke, what happens when I press this button? Old Ben, I don't know. Try it out. Padme when Anakin commits his second act of mass murdering children. This is getting out hand. Now there are two of them. That one other Jedi whose name I forgot. CZ9. Kit Fisto. Palpatine testing to see if spinning is a good trick like Anakin told him. Petition to rename Mars, Geonosis. I'm aiming at you with my blaster. Oh honey, I miss you too. Water pressure in hotels. I'm too weak. Also the water pressure randomly. Unlimited power. This one time at the Jedi Academy. Villains of the prequel trilogy. Villains of the original trilogy. Villains of the sequel trilogy. Speed limit enforced by sniper. Tusken Raider noises intensify. Department of Transportation. Name a snowplow contest. Snow B1 Kenobi, District 6. F. Salt Fitzgerald, District 7. Darth Blader, District 3. You are a cold one. Hard to swallow pills. Galactic Star Cruiser would have still flopped if it was prequel or OT themed. Also, the target audience was kids who don't care about eras. Some nerd ace purge trooper who trained his whole life to fight Jedi. Cal Kestis with a gun. Fun fact, in current Disney canon, Vader is quite the chef. I can use it to make anything. The Jedi Council when Anakin turns to the dark side after they manipulated, gaslit and ignored him for years. First time viewing of The Phantom Menace. You know, I find that Jar Jar creature to be a little odd. 66 rewatch of the prequel trilogy. Seeing your friend get out in dodgeball. Girls, boys. I'm the strongest being in the galaxy. Butch please. Wow, how did you get like that? Every time Bo-Katan loses the Darksaber, I do one push-up. Jesus Christ. So who ordered the clone army? Sifo-D. Sifo-D who? Sifo-D's nuts. Remember this guy? This is him now. Feel old yet? I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Whenever I see Natalie Portman in any movie or TV show, it's Queen Amidala herself. When Yoda exclaims, at an end, your rule is. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. Don't be silly, Padme. It's pronounced neck. You can't defeat me. Oh, I can. But he can do it better. Hold up your present, so I can see what you got. When you tell a girl you bring home 6 figures a month. I'm the cutest thing in Star Wars. No, we are the cutest. My beer, you will hold. Welcome to the Salties platoon. How tough are ya? How tough am I? How tough am I? I killed a US Van warrior. Yeah, so. Without my lightsaber. Sure this way, right ahead. Rainbows exist. Most people. Oh it's beautiful. Bigots. The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. When I have been at work half my shift and the caffeine hasn't kicked in yet. R2, we need to be going up, not down. We have decided you are not orcs. Anakin, Padme, Obi-Wan, Anakin, forget about her, remember what I taught you. Anakin, it's over Padme, we have the high ground. Obi-Wan, yeah, it's over Padme, we have the high ground. Only one business in the galaxy gets you this reach. You wanna buy some Delt sticks? Obi-Wan never liked you, he despised you. You were an embarrassment to him. Well look at little Darth Jr., gonna cry? How she redeemed Revan against all odds. Darth Revan's devastating war with the Republic, and how bad he stopped him. The Sarlacc was able to pull down a spaceship, but not Lando Calrissian, making Lando by far the strongest living being in Star Wars canon. Now we find out if that code is worth the price we paid. Do they have a code clearance? 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. It's an older code, sir, but it checks out. Kathleen Kennedy, you guys always act like you're better than me. Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, George Lucas. The ring must be destroyed. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Who's this guy? I taught you everything I know. Everything. Laughs in high ground. So have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Only real Sith Lords eat the Kirkland signature braided apple turnovers every day for breakfast. When swimming season begins and you first try to get in the water. Me at 3 AM, when I remember something embarrassing I did years ago, I will initiate self-destruct. Flies an N1 starfighter, says Wizard. This is pod racing. Flies an N1 starfighter, says Wizard. This is the way. Me says hello there. The whole room filled with Star Wars fans. General Kenobi. The girl you like. Her father. Her brother. You. Watching all the Star Wars content for the 9789th time. This one sparks joy. Watching anything new. This one does not spark joy. Palpatine use Thunderbolt. Palpatine. Looks like Team Windu is blasting off again. The older I get, the more I understand Yoda just straight up dying, while Luke is bombarding him with questions. My dog running around like an absolute lunatic. Me, trying to let my dog in. Me, accidentally walks past a BD1 scan area. Also me, goes back to let BD1 scan. BD1. Well, now I'm not doing it. Disney Star Wars simultaneously trying to push the empire being racist, xenophobic, etc., while creating a diverse cast of high-ranking aliens and minorities. Master, what's happening? It would seem we are being rendered in the Dark Empire art style. Can we stop and get some Darth Vader? Mop, we have Vader at home. Darth Vader at home. I have seen a security hologram of Anakin killing younglings. Han and Luke, Leia, Chewie, Lando and Wedge. When someone says Star Trek is better than Star Wars. This is so gross. Kylo Ren did terrible things to Rey. This promotes abusive relationships. Duh, what a beautiful tender moment between a mass murdering father and the son whose hand he cut off. The special kid, after eating an entire packet of Flintstones gummies. 10-year-old me. My friend. Me taking her to watch Star Wars. My friend. How come other characters in the Star Wars movies had last names, but not Yoda? He did have a last name. He did. In which movie? They ended up cutting it out. What was it? Leahy-hoo. You son of a motherless gothard. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. When you meet a girl and she's into Marvel and Star Wars, I'm gonna ask her to marry me. Disney execs. They want me to make it canon. And I don't want to make it canon. You tell those execs, George. Yeah, tell them. I'll tell them. So much like your father. Oh snap, snips. When you're not a stormtrooper anymore, and you can finally aim, somebody's going to die tonight. Tatooine. Disney. Every other planet in Star Wars. Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Star the Clone Wars Wars. Who is the best movie here? Me. No me. It's obviously me. I'm the true finale, not episode 6. My friend, how many second graders do you think you could beat up if they came at you in waves of 10 with a 5th grader boss coming every 5 waves? Me, I think I could handle that. 8-year-old me after right clicking for the first time. They call me tech. Rey was the first female Jedi. No, Ahsoka was the first female Jedi. Virus enters my body. The gummy vitamin bears I ate in 2013. For the Republic. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Your child support payments are my only hope. Is it possible to make people not recognize you just by wearing a cloak? Is it possible to learn this power? Yes, but not from a Jedi. The Resistance cruiser is preparing to jump to light speed. It's empty. No, it's a trap. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Teacher, what are you laughing at? Me, nothing. My brain. Darth Invader. One does not simply bend a darksaber. Women with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Men with a time machine. May 21st, 1980. Let's see how people react. AT-ATs are heavily armored mobile artillery meant for attacking surface installations, not for engaging ground troops or fighters just like tanks. They are vulnerable to surgical strikes from more maneuverable forces, and should generally be accompanied by infantry or air support in a full-scale attack. Still, even without that, they inflicted heavy casualties, while suffering minimal losses, have a wide damage cone, and easily fulfilled their mission of destroying the rebel shield generators. Sir, this is a wonders. Talking to a Twitter user. The ability to speak doesn't make you intelligent. Palpatine. Sacrifice an existing apprentice for a stronger one. Palpatine. Create an empire with the new apprentice. Palpatine. Get killed by the new apprentice. Palpatine. Get killed by the new apprentice. Have you ever died? Yes, 64%. No, 36%. 64% of people. I've died before. Cut in half. Survives. Limbs cut off and burned in lava. Survives. Is sad. Ice. I made some stew. It isn't much, but it's a trap. Should I wait until a season is over before I complain about the plot not going anywhere? No. I just hope our sacrifice will enable a woke purple-haired gender studies looking lady to crash a spaceship into a slightly bigger spaceship. When you keep beating your little brother in a lightsaber battle and your dad comes down with a belt. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Me when someone talks smack about Star Wars. You can't win DM. Strike me down, and I shall return as a more obnoxious PC than you can possibly imagine. People complain about their crush calling them friend. Me who isn't even friends with my crush. I don't have such weaknesses. It is sure is nice being a youngling training at the Jedi Temple. Hi Squidward. Me when the homeless man comes to aid me in defending my home from the ATF. We weren't expecting special forces. Girls sleep over, gossiping, talking. Boys sleep over. I wonder if there's life on our target planet. What do you care? You don't have a life on this space station. When people confuse Star Wars and Star Trek. Scar. What are you going to do? You wouldn't kill your own uncle. Owen Lars. Like you killed his father. Scar. Oh, not this again. Rian Johnson when he directed Knives Out. Rian Johnson when he directed The Last Jedi. There's got to be a more convenient failsafe than this. I know. I'll install an abort button. This is the greatest idea I've ever had. Gideon gets the gang aborted. When your friend starts hanging out with people that you both used to hate before, you have become the very thing you swore to destroy. I'll just wait here until Star Wars fans stop being so toxic towards each other. Average Star Wars fan. Average Transformers enjoyer. So if it's a Sith legend, how would you know about that story? Well obviously I was there when I killed Plagueis. Oh, you are so busted. Thousands of avocados dumped due to falling prices and high labor costs. You're breaking my heart. Sick of the Mandalorians? We are too. Become the best of the best. Join the Empire today. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Star Wars nerds. They're the same picture. Me and my dad, after we spot a fly in my room. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy. Only then will you be strong enough with the dark side to save Padme. When your team is losing at dodgeball, but the gym teacher joins your team. We weren't expecting special forces. Everyone on your team in dodgeball. We are shooting our way out. The gym teacher joins the other team. New plan.